Going, you guys? It's Nikki with another Watch Me Try This. Well, it's a little bit different. I'm gonna be starting a new segment. Since I love gardening so much, and I previously did one about showing my greenhouse and some of the plants that I grow. I'm not really into growing veggies, even though I have like the super green thumb for it. And sorry, I haven't done a video in a while. I've been crazy sick. I got sick again, but that time it was for food poisoning. I swear I have no luck with stuff. I have a very sensitive stomach. Don't know what I ate. Probably that salad. But anyway, I'm gonna be showing some seeds for the couple some videos. I'm gonna do it on and off, just to see. The first one I want to start because I'm gonna do like two videos, two different people that I got seeds from. And the first person I want to show is going to be like two different videos because I want to keep it separate, and you'll understand why. The first one I want to show is from Free Breathing, is a seller from Amazon. It's very kind enough to send me two samples of their seeds. It looks like this when they send it to you. The one that they sent me is Eucalyptus, and they give you a little description on how you should like research a little bit about, depending on the area you live. I'm zone 7, but I don't know if it's A or B. It wasn't really specific when I looked up. This is Eucalyptus. I want to ask the seller what type of Eucalyptus, because they really did not give me a description on what type of Eucalyptus, because you know, depending on the Eucalyptus, it depends on where it grows in the world, and I like knowing these things so that I can properly grow them. I was gonna do it in this video, but I want to not like ruin the seed, so I'm going to wait on that. And like in one of my videos on progress about one of my seeds, on how they're growing, like I'll show you videos, like random videos of like my seeds growing, and I'll give you, if you want tips, I can give you tips that I get from other people or how I research, or really depends on the area you grow. But this is a eucalyptus tree. I don't know what type it is, but I hope it's the one I've been searching for. The rainbow eucalyptus is a really gorgeous tree. The other one he sent me is Ginnala flame seeds, which is a type of Acer maple. It has a description on it again. I'm gonna move to the next scene in a few minutes of me putting it in a plastic bag and everything, like how the method that works best for me that I just discovered. So I'll boil it. I'm gonna boil some water, and then I'm going to what else? I'm going to basically let it soak for a minute or two, and then I'm going to use put a paper napkin in a strainer, and then pour the hot water out, and then take the seeds that landed on the paper napkin, fold them, and then get another paper napkin, fold it too. Actually, no, I just remembered. I'm not going to do that method because it says the best method is, I'm going to still do the boiling method, but I still need the paper napkins. I'm going to get some dirt that I have. It's like regular potting soil dirt. You can use the best one that's you think is best for it. I just use regular dirt until I properly put them in a bigger pot. And so I'm going to put it in some dirt. I mix it with a little bit of coffee plantain, because of the potassium in it, and coffee helps with the roots. It really does. It helps with the roots, and also eggshells. I'm going to be using that method too. And also, and like when you're using when you're getting, you want to boil some water too, so that you pour it onto the dirt, so that it gets rid of any bad bacteria that's on it, or at least cleans it out a little bit so that it can be the proper thing. And then with the plantain and all that stuff, I'm going to basically mix that, use a blender, mix it all together, and make that, it's going to make a fertilizer, perfect fertilizer for, it's going to contain nitrogen, coffee, I forgot the health benefits for coffee, for seeds, and but coffee, I know for citrus seeds it really does help. And also it what else was I gonna say? And then I'm gonna put it in my fridge. You won't really see it, but like, I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna show you like the method. Just I'm gonna show you, and then hopefully in a few weeks, when it's started sprouting, that you'll see some progress. So I'm gonna put that to the side, and you're gonna see in the next scene. Hey guys, so I'm continuing from part 1. So I have my Guinea flame seeds, and let me walk over to the water that you need. As I said in the previous water, I'm gonna boil some water. The water is on, and so you have the seeds, and what I'm going to be doing is put some coffee grains. This is going to help the seeds germinate a little bit better without anything bad happening to them. I also have this, dirt, and what we're going to be doing is going to be soaking the Guinea flame seeds, which is a type of maple tree that's native to China. And what the thing special about it is that it can adapt to any climate. Well, almost every climate. It cannot adapt to anything past, I think, 9. And I'm going to go get the bowl for this, and you're going to see, the thing about this, when you soak them in there, you have to wait like at least 1 minute or 2. I wait 2 just in case, and then what I do is I put the, I mix this, I just get a few scoops, mix this, and then I pour some hot water in there while this is soaking for 2 minutes. And you're going to see in a second, I have to go get a bowl so this one can soak. So I got a bowl. I'm just waiting on the hot water to boil. Why did I say it like that? And it's a cute little bowl. I just cleaned it, and you're going to see. And then I'm going to put it in my fridge. So I think this is the best method to get seeds like that have type of thing, problems with, are like lay dormant for quite a while. And I'm gonna see, and in my other video I have this, but I'm gonna probably do a video for it, but I don't know what type of eucalyptus, so I don't know how to properly germinate it yet. So I'm gonna do a little bit more research before I show you guys that video. For this one, basically I'm going to show you, and if you want a progress video on how it's germinated, I'll give it to you. And don't forget, the person that sells these seeds is a seller on Amazon. It's a very thing. He even says you have to give it the perfect conditions for it to grow, which I am, because I know most maple need that cold period to grow. And the way I'm doing it, I'm gonna speed up that method. If you do the boiling method for 2 minutes, it's supposed to help it, because like I was growing some golden train trees, and usually it takes longer for them to germinate, but since I soaked it for 2 minutes, it grew roots in like 2 or 3 days, and that's very good. And it usually takes like 7 to 2 weeks for roots to sprout for most seeds. And so I'm going to pause this portion, and I'm going to see you in a few seconds. So you guys, I made some fertilizer for it because I did a little bit more research. It prefers rich soil, but it's able to adapt. So, but this is my method of getting it to. So I mixed it with a little bit of eggs, some plantain. You can do bananas, but I think plantains have a higher potassium rate, and that's all I mixed it with. And then I'm going to add you can see the water is hot. I'm going to add some coffee grain to it. I'm going to see if I can open it while holding this camera. And then open this bag. My coffee grain. Actually, you're not going to see this, but I gotta pause the video. So I added the coffee grains, and I'm going to mix it with this spoon that I have. And actually, so it's easier for me to just mix it like this. That way it gets all in with coffee grain and stuff. Get it all in. See, not be see. What I'm gonna do is add, so you guys, I'm going to add the boiling water right here, and right here. No. So you guys, I'm continuing for my video, and I have the seeds. I'm just going to be pouring them in there to soak for a minute. Some of them don't want to pour out, but I'm going to make it. So I'm going to pause and leave it for a minute or two. So it's gonna, it's done with this minute or two. I timed it for 1 minute and 30 seconds. And what I'm gonna do is strain it and get it the strainer, and yeah. So see you in a second. So I have this strainer. I have a strainer, a bowl, and a paper napkin. I'm going to pour this right here. It's gonna dissolve, and I think I'm going to kind of end this video right here. Maybe not. The next step to do is just like put it in here, make sure it's covered, and then put it in the fridge right over there. Yeah. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll probably do a progress video if you guys like. Sorry it says avocado. There was avocados. Someone sent me avocados, and it said avocado. I'm just gonna scratch that out and write the name and date, which I should have a permanent marker right here. And so just leave the date of when you leave it in so that you know when to take it out of the fridge. So hope you enjoy this video. And don't forget to put the stuff in the thing and bury it in there, and then put it in the fridge, and hopefully in a couple weeks they start sprouting, and then you can put them in the dirt. I hope you have a nice day, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.